The Inspector General of Police, David Asante-Pietro, is cautioning that personnel found guilty of professional misconduct will face the full rigors of the law, following the backlash received by the police after the viral video in which police personnel are found engaging in one misconduct or the other. The IGP has been addressing a group of personnel at the headquarters on Thursday, where he expresses concerns about matters arising involving the police and pledged to purge the service of all miscreants.
Presents a position in the Ghana Police Service that perhaps some of you do not have the idea. You are the image of the Ghana Police Service. Who are out there? Your interaction with anybody in the street will send the message about the Ghana Police Service. It is our vision to become a world-class police organization. Have you heard it before?
Yes, sir!
A world-class police organization that is capable of delivering a planned, democratic, peaceful, and protective service to the people of this country up to the standards of international best practice. This time around, in this world of social media, what has become very important about police service is that how do you communicate to the people? Communication. Communication. When we are able to overcome that challenge, it's the people who will send a message and say that this is a world-class police organization. The visitor who came, whether a criminal or not a criminal, you have to treat that person with civility. But in your mind, you know what you are doing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
After all, if you are able to get the criminal to the courts for him to be prosecuted, convicted, and sentenced in a very professional manner, that's all we want. That is all we want. So, if in the course of your work you suspect somebody, it does not even matter. You can even salute that person, but you know what you are going to do at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
One morning on a Sunday, I was driving around Laboni, and then suddenly I saw, I don't know the number, almost about 40 motorbikes. And I said, wow, who are these? And I saw some of you guys riding through the community. And I was so proud. I was so elated that, wow, this thing is good. It's a show of confidence. It is a proof that the community is being protected by you. So your training didn't end there. Whilst you are here, you have to take one day of the week, do some normal exercise, come and park your bike somewhere, take one jurisdiction, one division at a time. So after you've done your walk or whatever, come on your motorbike and then ride through the division. Let the people know that you are around to protect them.
That is the IGP, David Asante-Pietro, speaking to some police personnel today. yesterday, I must say, at the police headquarters. Now, among the measures to ensure professionalism in the service is the creation of social media platforms through which the public can report police officers found breaking the law. What does this statement that the IGP makes to his men add to the mission of redeeming the image of the police service? Security expert David Agbe joins me on the line. He's the Executive Director of the Ghana Institute of Governance and Security. Hi, David. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for your time. I don't know if you have listened to the IGP, but with statements like we will, such conversations that he seems to be having with the personnel face-to-face directly, would you consider this a pragmatic and sustainable move towards redeeming the image of the police?
Yes, Gifty, I must say that I've been following and observing IGP closely in terms of his pronouncement. So, yes, I've been listening to IGP.
The question is whether or not you find the things he's been saying to the men and the engagements he's having as pragmatic and sustainable to redeeming the police, the image of the police.
Yes, Gifty, if you should ask me that whether his comments are pragmatic and sustainable, it's more like a thesis. And I must say that the issue, as we speak now, it is more comprehensive and more complex than the IGP so far has actually, expressed his comment about. I mean, employing, policemen through the recruitment process of saying that they need to have basic qualification of degree, it's not something that will be able to solve the entire problem with the policemen in uniform. I think that, the issue now is more troubling. The deficiency within the police system is quite troubling enough that some of us have recommended that they need to take a holistic approach to engage some of us so that we can provide an antidote to, the deficiency of the police system, engaging them through, one, the degree system alone. We have so many people in Ghana that they have degree qualification here and there, but testing their character, testing their attitude, testing their behavior and their conduct, tells you clearly that there is a lot to be added to the degree.
You say you have the antidotes. Could you take us through some of them? What are these antidotes that could help our police service?
I wish, Gifty, you could be in my classroom. Then I could be able to take you through the methodology, the system, the modern system of policing, how security agencies need to behave in ensuring that their operational functions and their duties. Ordinary people may not be able to question their competence and be able to test and say that this conduct alone does not suggest that people do have the basic requirement of entering into the police service. So it is quite holistic, thing that we are talking about.
Okay, so today, so yesterday, actually, I must say, the IGP met with some of the men at the police headquarters where he had a personal face-to-face engagement, sort of conversation with them about increasing their, ensuring that they are professional when they go out there, especially about communicating with the citizens that they police. I wanted to find out from you whether such engagements, whether you would encourage more of such engagements, not just in Accra, but across the country, and whether or not doing that could help, the matter we're dealing with.
Appropriately. The IGP taking the time to engage with his servicemen. It is one of the core functions of the IGP. In the system of policing, we have what we call citizens and men on duty relationship. That slide way. We have that, status quo that the modern system of policing suggests that citizens and men in uniform need to have a certain collaboration, need to have a certain relationship, so that there wouldn't be that, strong gap between ordinary citizens and men in uniform. And so through training processes, through a robust system of engagement, through communication, effective means of communication, and be able to tell your men on duty that this is a modern system of policing, that people are looking for ensuring that their fundamental, rights are not abused. So you take them through what we call human rights, system of the world that UN has prescribed in terms of how policemen need to actually behave and all that. Those things are all there. And to also imbued a certain spirit of what I would call emotional intelligence, that ability to control yourself beyond an average person, so that in your functions, in your duty, in your operational activities, when you are confronted with such a challenge, an ability to control yourself and be able to behave as a policeman. They are all there that some of us have been calling that IGP needs to engage more. He needs to engage more of some of us so that we can all put our heads together to be able to prescribe what needs to be done so that we can all help in shaping our police, service. And so some of us are ready enough that IGP needs to engage some of us, and we'll be able to help him so that he can finish his, course of, making sure that IGP is trying to change the face of the policing system that we have. So
and he
there are so many things that the IGP we are starting to do, and actually what he is doing now, I think that it is a call that we all need to encourage him to do more. All
right. David, thank you so much for your contribution this afternoon. David Agbe is a security expert there, helping us to analyze what the IGP seems to be doing after the public backlash on the police following a couple of videos that have gone viral, seeing the police involved in one misconduct or the other.